Just getting the Instagram page up and running as well. So bear with me. I'm not ignoring anyone. Matter of fact, forgot to put the mic in. Stutters is gonna kill me. Oh, it's this little guy right here. I got it. Thank you, Stutters. You're gonna get the mic on in a second. What's this? Oh. One, two, one, two, one, two. All sloppy. Sorry about that, y'all. We good now. All right, let me get to the other side of this. There we go. Boom, boom. I was thinking about. Here we go. Let me get in here. What up? What up? What up? Who we got? Jay Bugsy. What's up? Mere Depth. Jay Bugsy. La Familia. For real, son. And we on over here too. That's what's up, Mere Depth. I was. I just started on Instagram as well, but I want everybody on Instagram to come to YouTube. Eventually, I'm going to make this just all YouTube and Twitch. We're looking for Twitch for next year, so get ready for that. Ryan Flores, what's the deal? Skrillard, I'm on YouTube as well, y'all, on Instagram, so come hang on Machiavelli, what's going on? Come hang on YouTube, I would really appreciate it. Michael Holden. If you want my YouTube link, just go to the link in my bio. It's got my YouTube page right there on the link tree. So it'd be dope if y'all could make it over. It is hard to keep up. Whiskey Stew. So today I was having a conversation with a friend, and yeah, my shit look all wrinkled. And we were talking about my career, obviously, with old friends. The DJ Power, what's going on? With old friends, every once in a while they want to question where you're at, and yes sir, Lemoore East. And sometimes when people see you doing what you're doing, what you guys are seeing. Gracias, Coxie. Thank you. Who else is talking here? Machiavelli, you forgot to bring up the apathy of copyright. Oh, snaps. Okay. All right. Machiavelli, I'm going right to your question and then I'll get into my story. I'm not even going to skip over your question. A new man, what's going on? So, apathy and copyright. I don't know the full scale of what's going on yet. I haven't investigated all the facts and everything. But from what I understand, they made peace, which is really, really dope. I think that where I'm at in my life, I don't want to see anybody hurt anybody in the comment section, in a fist fight. I'm just not there. You know what I mean? What's going on, Will Chapman? I'm just not there. So to see any musician make peace, what's going on, Cosmo, with another musician, regardless of the genre, I'm all for it. I just, and it's obviously it's beyond seeing what happened to you good, Will Chapman? Don't take it back, son. I was saying what's up to you. Walton, what's going on? I guess it ties in with this subject, okay? So check it out. Today I was having a conversation and a friend was asking me about my career. And when you guys see me doing a live or a music video or a clip, performing live, those are all end results to the journey itself, right? Or they're a destination to the journey itself. But during the journey, depending on where your head is at, depending on where your heart is at, you're going to take a beating. Sometimes it's going to come from your own family, your own friends, your woman, your man, whatever you are. And either it's going to humble you or it's going to make you miserable. For me, the beatings humbled me. It was one of those things where this industry has a lot of hidden punches, man. You know, everything you could imagine, everything you've seen in a biopic or a documentary about some recording artists, it's pretty much on point. Every time I watch one of those, like I was watching the Elvis movie. I didn't watch it when it came out, and then you watch it, and you're watching this guy who's considered a super legend, right? Elvis, considered a super legend, being taken advantage of by a manager. That was Elvis. It's crazy, you know? And so when you take these beatings, it could do one of two things. It could fuck with your mind, or it could humble you, or it can make you the most jaded, angry, miserable. And I know everybody here has come across an artist like that, where you walk in, you see your favorite artist, he or she has been around for a while, and some of them suck. Their attitude is terrible, right? But and I'm saying this in a graceful way. I'm not saying it like egging it, yeah, they suck, fuck them. It's more like that's what they let the beatings do to them. Thank you, Jay Bugsy. Thank you. That's what they let the beatings do to them. They let them make it language arts. Salute. Thank you, Coxie. Um, and so for me, at first, I'm not gonna lie. At first, I was angry, just as angry as any artist would be in that position, and I had a lot of, let's just say, I wanted vengeance, which is ironic. But after a while, as you're traveling through this thing, you just chalk it up to, this is what it is. Nobody's. What's up, Andrea? What's going on? Yes, sir. I opened for Mob Deep in Spain. Went out with Mob Deep to Spain, and that was that show there. It was a dope show, man. It was a very dope show. That's what's up, Nasty Ruckus. Mad love. That was good. That's good. That's good. I love that. Um, so the beatings humbled me from being misrepresented by managers, you know, labels acting foolish, label heads, industry heads. I've had to pay for things that I never thought I would have to pay for. I've been asked to pay my music on the radio. All the things that you see in these movies, it's real. But eventually, I got tired of being angry. And so that's why I've arrived at this place where it's, for me and those who watch me weekly, they know it's a no drama, it's a drama free zone here. I don't do that. And I just want to make people happy when they come across my live feeds, when they see me on stage, when you meet me, if you ever meet me in the street or whatever. I just want to say what's up, leave you with a smile on your face. I might give you a sticker. I might give you an arsonist pin. I might give you a qunique pin or whatever's in my pocket, just so you can remember. You know what I mean? Bananas. I'm gonna answer that, Jay Bugsy. You guys got dope stuff here. Yes, Nasty Ruckus. Bananas. Yes. In the beginning, did Uncle Howie. Okay. Yes. Oh, good, good. That's what's up, Bananas. Sorry, y'all. I'm leaning into the computer. Yo, Stutters, we got to get a better thing. We got to get a better system for the laptop, yo. So I need it like up and a little closer. But it's fine. For now, it's fine. So you get it. And so when you mention the apathy self-titled thing, it's like I want everybody to be cool. You think I want them to be? Some people dig for that. Like there are people that have podcasts and shows on YouTube that all they're doing is digging for dirt. And I can't stand it. I can't stand it. It doesn't. What's up, Momo? D Styles, what's up? That's what's up, man. Thank you for that. I guess I could give that a shot. Ah! I'm gonna throw my laptop on here. I don't know if you could squeeze by there. Thank you, Stutters. It's a little better. Definitely a little better. Let me see. Does it go any higher? No, right? No, that's good. That's good. All right. Nasty Ruckus, that's on you, but I definitely hear you on that. Dave Brochu, what's going on, Dave Brochu? Yeah, so what I was saying is like I don't dig any of that shit. I don't like that. People that dig for dirt so they can get clicks and likes, that's so fucked up when you really think of it. Thank you, D Styles. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. So, AZ in the house, Judo Cobb, what's going on, man? Bananas. Yo, self is dope, man. What up, Martin Vasquez? What's the deal? Self is dope. Apathy's dope. Today it was crazy. I was listening to West Side Gun's Fly God album. That's one of my I like as far as like recent within the past whatever, not in the 90s like where I come from, but like recent, like that's one of my favorite albums. I love that album. Supreme Blientele is dope, and that Fly God album is dope. But what's crazy is that your old boy Droog is on there. That's what I think. Your old Droog, I think that's what they call him. I know he's Droog, and I met him once, but he's dope, man. Like I like to give people their flowers, man. Conway, yeah, exactly. I think everybody in that. Remember that you was. Yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that, Momo. D Styles, I just released a track with Gore-Tex. It's called Toxic Holocaust. It's streaming everywhere right now. It's only been out. Thank you, Bananas. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen on YouTube, the super stickers and the super chats are up. Thank you very much, Bananas. All donations, you know, man. You know. Look, I'm an indie artist. That's it. These are my responsibilities, man. So that's the deal. So where was I? I was giving flowers, but so that's the deal. D Styles with the Gore-Tex. Right now, there's a track out right now, and another one ended up on Ill Bill's latest album. You didn't know that, Momo? Oh, okay, my bad. I didn't know that you didn't know. I tell if you go on my YouTube channel, there's an episode on my live feeds. It's called Live from the Lab with Q. I don't know what number episode it was, but it'll say CNC Music Factory and Nomads. And in that episode, I tell the story. So if you have time, thank you, Jay Bugsy. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you again for y'all for your super chat, super sticker donations. Thank you. Thank you. So that's the deal, Momo. If you get a chance, you could go to qunique.com and it's on there too. If you go to q-unique.com and then go to podcasts, it's in those as well. So thank you for the question. Um, and by the way, it was only one song, and I explain if you get a chance. So I was giving flowers to a lot of the Aaron, what's going on? I was giving flowers to because a lot of people always ask me current rappers, who do you like? And I definitely dig Griselda a lot, a lot. Um, West Side, Benny, Conway. Um, Later, Machiavelli. That's what's up, bananas. Have a good weekend, Machiavelli. Call it Vans. What's up? What's good, Gorilla Strong? Salute to you, baby. All right, so that when now that I've assessed it, I could definitely say that CBS with Donnie Wahlberg from. I hear you, Momo. You gotta wrap up your binging. I get it, or you're following the. I get it because I'm like that too. If I'm watching something, I want to see it through to the end. So I get it. But if you get a chance, I tell the whole story in that episode when you get a chance. Live from the labs with Q on my YouTube channel. So then I'm watching Law and Order. No doubt, man. I feel that, and I'm laughing. I'm smiling out loud. I'm not laughing at you. That's great. Um, so getting back, as far as current rappers are concerned, I definitely dig the whole Griselda camp, and I find myself listening to their music a lot. Like not like heavily, but enough that I could say it was all demigods and AOTP. Damn, girl, I gotta get you to get me in the top five. Um, what do you call it? I listened to them enough to know that out of all current rappers, they would be my first choice as far as far as what I dig recently. Yo, Droog is dope. I think I do like Kendrick Lamar. I do like Tyler the Creator, but I definitely gravitate, and I think maybe because it's from being from New York. Respect to you, D Styles. Have a good weekend. I think because of the New York sound and the whole vibe that they bring beat wise. There's a whole vibe with Griselda. Not saying that the other people don't. Um, I have checked the rapper Prof. He's dope. He's dope. Thank you for reminding me, man. He could flow, man. He's nasty. I got to see him. He came out here. Actually went to the show, and it was dope. It was dope. Crime Apple's dope too. I think Chris Rivers is dope. No, no, Momo. He means Prof. Prof. He's out of Minneapolis, I believe, and he's been making a lot of noise, man. Like, and I went to see his show, and he's dope. Like his he's like really intricate, really syncopated, really good, man. He's got a song with Redman. Um, he's dope. He's on top of his game, man. He definitely gets my respect. He's dope. Um, Thank you for bringing him up, man. I forgot. There's so many different lyricists on the planet that sometimes I have to scroll my phone to make sure I'm not forgetting someone, like when you're talking about what's up, Spoon? It was a coincidence. So Spoon just asked that he just realized that the Arsonist second album, Date of Birth, around Thank you, Bananas. That's what's up. I'm gonna get to that, Gorilla Strong. So where was I, man? I got lost for a second, man. Oh, Chris Rivers. The thing about Chris Rivers is that sometimes when I catch him speaking, it's almost as though like he stopped rapping or something that like so I'm a little confused as to where he's at with what he's doing. You know, let's say if he doesn't let's say if he doesn't want to put out music, I could respect that, but I think that just on a personal level, even if he wrote raps for himself, it's just so fulfilling. You know what I mean? It's a me being who I am. It's a spiritual experience. So, you know, I don't know where he's at. I've only met him once, but he ain't gonna remember. This was years and years and years ago. I was like a special host on DJ Eclipse's show, and he came up there with his boy Whispers. Cheers, Spoon. Mono Cortez, Alex Alves, Tattoos, what's going on? I and Stephanie, what's going on? I'm also live on YouTube, over here on Instagram. If you want to join on YouTube, that's great. I appreciate it. Hey, yo, Stutters, you forgot to. This is going to be too bright, man. Forgot to put that on. I was in the dark the whole time. No, that's good. That's right there is good. That's too bright. Right there is good. Thank you. It's all good. It's all good. I was like in the dark, and I was like, "Yo, why I look so dark for?" What up, Jag? JL Melson, what's going on? Anyway, all right. So that's where all my flowers are for today's like current MCs and all of that. I definitely Crime Apple's dope. Somebody mentioned Crime Apple. Prof is dope. He's definitely dope. The obvious for me is Kendrick, Tyler, and like I said, the whole Griselda circle, Rome Streets included. Like just really super like super lyrical for the Coyote. You know, I still have to give them a listen, but I heard like clips and it was dope. Ren? Are you talking about Judoka? Are you talking about MC Ren? Or Ren from where? You got to at least let me know that. Cunning linguists, those are legends. Cunning linguists. Kevin Gates, yep. I have to check Coyote because they sadistic, yep. Because I've been told about Coyote by no Judoka. I haven't heard Ren. That's good, Jag. How'd you know about the? I don't. Trill, what up? What up, baby? The good people of Trill, ladies and gentlemen. See that right there, Trill PHX. Listen, that's the best hip hop shop on the planet. It's in Arizona. You have to make the pilgrimage. It's a dope place. The people who run it are dope. The vibes are dope. What they do is dope for hip hop. You have to go to that shop. Make sure y'all join Trill PHX, Trill Phoenix. Make sure you follow them. They are dope. Trust me, I worked at Fat Beats. I never seen anything like that before. Give them a good look. There you go. I need a digging in the crate section for real. Rusty Jooks, yep. Rusty Jooks is dope. Rusty Jooks is real dope. I got a lot of love for Rusty Jooks. Don't do it now. What's going on? I was talking with a friend today. Hip hop stores in Canada? No, my bad. I have not. You used to rap, Bananas? That's what's up. You got stuff out like on YouTube or something? You got stuff on YouTube? My tattoos are done by Franco Vescovi. This whole arm is Franco Vescovi from Vatican Studios in Los Angeles. In Los Angeles and Orange County. And then I got another one here that was done. She works with her name is Letitia Masner, and she's incredible. And they all come from the same tattoo shop, Vatican Studios in California. Um, I'm gonna throw some rapper names out on you. Oh, 2018. Okay. Did you put it up anywhere? Is it on SoundCloud? Whatever I have, whatever. Um, Also, lost motivation. Yeah, I get that. I get that. It's listen, man. I've been. It's crazy that you said that, bananas. I'm actually that was good. You triggered some thought. I've been around some incredible rappers. A lot of them you guys won't even know. I've been around rappers that were way better or better than me, better than the rappers you think are dope, and they just never found um they just never found their way, and they didn't understand something that was told to me several times. And even recently, as of recently, I was sitting with this very powerful music manager. He manages like some of the biggest bands on the planet. Like this guy is chilling, and he reminded me. And so I don't know who this might help any of y'all, that not just even whether you're a rapper, but if you have a passion in your life and you want to see that passion turn into something, then the one thing that was told to me was it's a lonely road. It's a lonely road when you're trying to get to this destination in your head. And so if you don't understand this, if you don't walk in, hey Stutters, can you close my office door, please? If you don't understand this, if you can't come to terms with this, you're going to lose your way. You're going to lose your way. You're going to lose your way. I know some great rappers who I can't say their names that shifted their lives, walked away from rapping. And some of them I thought were way better than me. And it's because they didn't understand that the first rule of thumb, forget labels and all of that, the first rule of thumb. And this applies to any passion. It starts with you. So if it starts with you, then it's definitely a lonely road. Exactly, Spoon. If it starts with me and I'm by myself, then I already know, touching the floor, I'm by myself. It's a lonely road. And if those that I encounter along the way that are fucking like either throwing me a bone or what's going on, Stephanie, or like helping me along the way, or they're there for that chapter, then I got to get used to the fact that they might be there briefly. They might be there for a few minutes. I got you, bananas. That's part of the deal, though. That's part of the deal. You ever see these athletes or like that are missing a limb? You ever see that? I always trip on that because even though we see it so much now with Instagram and reels and shorts, you get desensitized to these things, right? You get desensitized. But the truth is, it's still a powerful fucking thing to see. It still is. When you see somebody like doing something the Yankees, years and years and years ago, I didn't get to see the game, but years and years ago, they had a one-handed pitcher named Jim Abbott. Look it up. One hand. He would do this thing where he would throw the ball and throw the glove in his hand to be ready to catch it. He would throw and catch with the same fucking hand. He made it to the fucking Yankees. Not only that, but he pitched a no-hitter or a perfect game or some shit like that. One hand. He wanted it. He didn't let the disability stop him. Rap game Jim Abbott. For real, son, Mr. Jason. No. He's a white dude, Spoons. He's a white dude. Jim Abbott. Look it up. Now, I'm saying this not to speak down to anyone, because I've had my moments too. I've had moments where I was looking at my career and I'm like, fuck this. Ready to pull the plug. But Crumpus has handicapped in the parade. Okay. Peace, Jag. There you go. Thank you for that, Gorilla. So I'm saying this because even I've been there, Bananas. I'm taking what Bananas is saying in YouTube, and I'm using it here because it's a valuable thing. I've been at crossroads recently, a few years ago, where I was like, I think I'm gonna hang it up. And Fieldy, my homie Fieldy, was like, nah, you can't do that. You can't do that. And he gave me a whole speech. And it was very important that he said that. Very important. That's the Def Leppard dude, Jay Bugsy. I don't know his name, but he drummed for Def Leppard. One hand, one arm. Oh, it's all right, Bananas. It's all good. Kilo Key to Jim Abbott, yep. Look at that, Jay Bugsy. Thank you for bringing that up. I don't know his name, so no disrespect, but there's the Def Leppard drummer, Rick Allen, thank you for that, Gorilla, has one arm, and he's been drumming for Def Leppard for decades. He didn't let, it's a metaphor. He didn't let the bad shit pull him off the fucking path. He didn't let it. He understood. He wasn't going to give it up. He wasn't going to give up his seat. And it's a lonely road. He had to teach himself how to drum with one arm. That's special, man. That's some next level shit. That's some next level shit. Jay Bugsy, for real. That's next level mentality. So even me saying this out loud, it's not just for y'all that need to hear this. Definitely, Bananas. Give me a second, Bananas. I'll tell you what to do. I think we all need. Thank you, Mr. Jason. Tony Iommi. Some people don't even notice. He fucking, at his job, before he blew up and became who he was, he chopped off a couple fingertips. Fingertips for his fret hand. They had to make prosthetic fingertips for him. He went on to become one of the most important guitar players, if not the most important guitar player of all metal, because he is known, along with Ozzy, as the father of metal to a lot of people. He didn't let it stop him. Hey, some people have that strength. I don't know what I would do. I don't want to pretend like I'm Superman. There's been several times where I was like, I think I'm done. But what's been fortunate for me is my support group. They believe in me. So they give me that strength. So I don't know if any of y'all have somebody that supports you. Usually we do. We have one to a million. Who knows? But whoever that person is in your life, hold on to them. Oh, it's all good, bananas, and I feel you. I was just using what you were saying as like fuel for what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Thank you, Gorilla. I appreciate that. I really do. Because what you said, bananas, it just triggered these thoughts. Because earlier today, I was talking to an old friend, and there's another friend that we have, and he made some comments that just weren't cool, and it was all based on envy. Like, let's say he's looking at me and what I'm doing in my career, and because he used to be a rapper, he probably could have had the same thing, or maybe something even better. But his decisions weren't the same as mine. They just weren't. And it was a simple decision. I decided to stay in the game and ride it out. I'm not a magician. I'm not doing Jay-Z numbers. I'm not I'm not Eminem. I just decided to stay here and just tough it out. And when in those moments when the doubt was just so fucking overwhelming, I was just fortunate and blessed enough to have family members be like, "Nah, fucking keep on going." So what I say, thank you, Spoon. So what I say to that is that if you have even just one person supporting you, hold on to that person and treat them with love and care. Sometimes it could be annoying to hear somebody say, keep on going, but at least you have it. Keep it, cherish it. It might not be there all the time. Nothing ever is it? You know what I mean? Doc Swift, what's up? Thank you, Bananas, man. You gave me a dope subject to talk about, man. I love talking about these things because I know everybody listening is passionate about something. Rowdy, what's going on? Rowdy, what's going on? Salute to you. Um, I know everybody here is passionate about something. It doesn't matter whether you're a guy that loves a person that loves comic books, a person that wants to be a lawyer, a person that and I feel that too, bananas. I grew up in situations like that where you're not the favorite, and so people let you know right away. But you got these are things, and thank you for sharing. The more and more you share, it just gives me different perspectives because other people share and can relate, including myself. You know what I mean? Oh, you know what, bananas? I have the same thing with certain things. With certain things, I have those same kind of stories. The only thing is for me is that, like I said, I just decided to stay here and tough it out. But I have those stories where I would go to these record labels, sit there, and we'd be wasting time because deep down in their heart, they were never going to sign anything that I was doing, but they just wasted time. Wasted time. K Mac, what's going on? Um, Shit. Radio stations that won't play your shit, radio stations that ask me for money to play my shit. It's like it's a never ending. That's what's up, Gorilla. Thank you. It's a never ending. Thank you, Rowdy. I appreciate that. Thank you. Salute to you. It's a never ending thing. I think anytime you have a passion, because I like to use this, my passion, but I realize this, What up? Crazy Legs is in the YouTube chat, ladies and gentlemen. Crazy Legs, the legendary, my big brother, Crazy Legs. Yo, Legs, this week on the episode of Live from the Lab, I think I talked about you the whole time because this Wednesday's episode was about you giving me the opportunity to dance in music videos. And so I spoke about, the opportunities that you gave me from Gangstar, but what was the other one? Gangstar, Buffalo Gals remix with Rakim, and then the others was like The Roots, but that one Bobito got us and so on and so forth. But just been talking about you. That's what's up, Bananas. Thank you for that. I keep peace, Eric. I keep peace. Yes, sir. But Legs, we're talking about how how this industry is rough, but you could either go in different directions. You could become disgruntled and angry and miserable, or you could be humbled by it and just learn how to maneuver through it. And you understand that you have your own goals in your head, and that you're gonna go to battle every day for this thing that you believe in, whatever you're passionate in. You know, talking about talking about passion. If you look at somebody like Crazy Legs, who's in the chat right now, right? He's been passionate about being a b-boy for more than half his life at this point. And even though it doesn't apply to my element, which is MCing, his passion and the way he went about protecting his passion, moving forward with his passion, that was the example. That's more than an example than anyone needs, especially in the case of Legs, because what you got to understand is, and Legs could tell you this, most b-boys and b-girls do not make a lot of money. They don't. It's out of all the elements, that's the one where it's like breaking and graph are the ones that you have to be like really passionate about to want to stay in the room. Because you might look at Legs and he's had his success being in movies, being here, being there, but he's not the only b-boy on the planet, man. It's got to be hundreds of thousands, if not a million. There's a lot of people that have a passion for it without the knowledge if they're going to get paid or get a gig, or music videos don't matter anymore. So it's like you really have to be passionate about that to stay the course. And graph is the same thing. Not every graph head is going to have their shit displayed at the MoMA. You have to be really passionate about it. And I've seen Legs go through battle after battle after battle after, and I'm not talking battle like battling another b-boy. I'm seeing him like go through battles in life to maintain this passion that he's had for not just breaking, just for hip hop in general. Just for hip hop in general. And I've watched people test him. I've watched people try to bully. I've watched people try to throw dirt on his name. His career is intact. He's still moving and shaking, and he's taking some punches, man. You know, when a boxer's in the corner, he's like this. I've seen him do that metaphorically, and I've seen him come out swinging. Not trying to be a rapper, make $1 million, not trying to do any of that. He just has a love and a dedicated passion to this culture. And so when you're looking at your own passion, I just hope that the things that I'm talking about can keep you inspired. Can keep you inspired. Spoon, it's worldwide now. It's everywhere. They had a b-boy battle right here on Venice on the pier with Red Bull and all of that stuff. That shit is worldwide. It's full of passionate people. Those kids, you know, we see them on like, let's say you're watching the Red Bull battle and you see them and everything's well produced and it looks beautiful. First of all, not everybody's gonna win. Number two, the dedication that these kids have had to have in order to get that good, that's passion. Including Crazy Legs. He wasn't getting a paycheck to get that good, to get his name the way it is. Nobody paid him to do that. He did that. And of course, he meets people along the way that puts him in position, the same way he put me in a position to go and pursue my dream. You're going to meet people like that along the way. But it's up to you to maintain the passion, no matter what the beating is, no matter what the bullying is, no matter what the bullshit is. It's up to you, no matter what your passion is. This just doesn't apply to hip hop. This applies to everything. You could be studying law at the most prestigious law school. There's going to be haters in there. There's going to be wicked motherfuckers in there. There's going to be people that are going to look at you like, what the fuck are you doing here? It's just the truth. Doesn't matter. This shit applies to everything. You got to know how to balance that passion, and you got to know how to put up your guard, and you got to know when to come out swinging. You got to know sometimes when to just look and let people fucking talk their shit, but you just keep moving forward. That's what I do now. Anybody could talk their shit. It hurts sometimes when I see it. You know what I mean? I see some of the shit. Sometimes it hurts. Sometimes it makes me laugh. But I'm still moving forward. Legs is one of the people that pushed me forward. He's been pushing me forward since I was a kid. Like, go. Get on that stage. Go. Yo, you should be doing rock. Yo, why don't you go dance in this video? And it's not like it's his priority. He's got himself to take care of, man. And when it comes to Rocksteady, at that time, he had so many crew members to worry about, to concern himself with. But he still did it. He still made sure he'd come back around and be like, yo, Q, you doing this? You doing that? All right, cool. I got to go take care of something else now. Oh, that's what's up, Spoon. Yep. If you go to the latest episode of Live from the Lab, I go through all the clips and I talk about some of the stories and things of that nature. So if you go to this past Wednesday's episode, it's all in there. It's a cool episode. It came out really cool. So when you get a chance, thank you, Gorilla. Oh, that's what's up, Gorilla. You know, what's dope about what you're saying, seeing other people and you being happy, is that's a good heart to have, man. That's a good heart to have. Did I play video games in hip hop days? What I you gotta clarify that one, Bananas. I'm not sure I understand. That's a good heart to have, man, because most people, like today I was talking, I keep on getting back to this story. Today I was talking about how I was talking to an old friend, you know, somebody in the rap community in Brooklyn. And they said that another rapper that we know said something like, Q basically got to get to live the life and it should have been me. Like some real envious shit, you know? And it's like, all I did was stay in the room. All I did was stay in the room. And when I look at that brother's life, I'm actually proud of him because he found his lane. And so I've never had what he has. I don't look at what's on his plate and say, I want to eat that. I don't do that. I used to be like that. I ain't like that now. We all have those moments where we're trying to figure out where our emotions are supposed to be in proper proper behavior or what's better for my bloodstream. You know what I mean? But, when I heard that, it was heartbreaking. But I understand it. I give grace, and then I look at it, and I'm glad that Bananas brought this up. It's like I stayed the course, and I'm not, I'm doing good. There's a Dave Chappelle joke. There's this Dave Chappelle joke. The way I look at my rap career, like it's a good rap career. It's not Eminem spectacular, Jay-Z spectacular, Nas spectacular. It's none of that. But it's good. And the Dave Chappelle joke goes, it's good. It's like an above ground pool. You know what I mean? You ever see one of those? It's a pool. Nah, I'm just fucking around, but you know what I mean? Eric, what's going on? Thank you. But I'm happy where I'm currently at, because the way I see myself, all I could do is just keep on going this way. Because now I'm in Gorilla, salute to you, baby. Thank you very much. Thank you. Your donations on YouTube, I appreciate it. What's going on in the word, man? I'll adjust. What's going on? Dignified. Yes. Thank you, Gorilla Strong. I really, truly appreciate that. Thank you. The donations are just, you know where I'm at. Y'all know where I'm at. Ultimately, I say all of these things because I just want y'all to be inspired. Whatever your passion is, man, stay inspired, man. Thank you, Bananas. I appreciate that. Nah, but I'm just honest with myself. I know where I'm at, and I know where I would like to be. Now, I'm not striving for a spotlight. That's not what I'm doing. I actually don't give a shit at this point. I'll answer that in a second, Spoon. Um, I just I just want my music to be respected. And what I'm doing today and what I do on Wednesday, I want that to have a positive effect on people. That's why I do what I do the way I do it. Because I just want to have that. I want to have a positive effect. I want people to watch and walk away either invigorated or laughing or whatever have you, you know? And that's why I have this drama-free thing going on top of the fact that me as who I am, I want people to love me for the hip hop that I do, and I want people to love me for the rock that I do. Just keeping it 100 with y'all. Just keeping it 100 with y'all. There, somebody, I forgot who said it on YouTube, but one of you guys said this to me about a month ago during Live from the Lab. You said something to the effect of, Q, either the way you said it was, Q, you're an alternative rapper, or have you considered doing alternative rap? Whoever said that in the YouTube chat, I don't remember who it was, bullseye. Today I was thinking about it. It crossed my mind today, and it's like the way I'm wired now with the fact that I become this dual genre guy that has been doing rock for 20 years and hip hop, obviously a little longer. Thank you, Gorilla Strong. I appreciate that. I just feel like there has to be at some point where the two meet and it sounds a certain way and it feels a certain way. Because right now I'm living a duo life, duality. Like I do rock on one side of my brain, and then the other side of the brain I do hip hop. So I'm trying to see how do you bring it, and I'm not talking rap rock. I don't believe that that's the answer. I don't think that's the answer. Versus what's going on, man? I'm not talking about like rap rock or anything like that. I don't believe that that's the answer. I think it's just something that's just produced a certain way where you get the vibe of who I am, but it has to be painted a certain way. You understand? And so that I think, as far as my musical evolution is concerned, that is definitely a direction that has popped up in my mind, especially because somebody said it in the YouTube chat about a month ago. Probably nobody's gonna remember, but whoever said it was a genius like statement or question. I don't remember how it was played. What up, AL? What's the deal, son? Ladies and gentlemen, AL, one of the fucking greats. Unsubscribe. What's going on? Thank you. Thank you, unsubscribe. I appreciate that. Now, it's just one of those things where one of y'all, like I said, one of y'all said that. Necro, that's it. Wow, I didn't know about that, Bananas. That's crazy. Thank you, Gorilla Strong. I really appreciate you. Thank you. The reason why y'all see me leaning is because I'm doing this both on Instagram and YouTube. So, wow. Peace to you, AL. Peace to you. I hope everything is well with you, brother. Peace. Um, so where was I? Oh, the whole alternative rap thing, man. You know, it was whoever said it was cool, man. Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So ultimately today's message is just keeping y'all. Thank you, verses. Thank you. Thank you, unsubscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Aside from all of that, I definitely. Oh, it's all good, Detroit. You could always go back later, son. It's all good. It's all good. Oh my God, that's great. Eddie, what's going on? I'm also on YouTube Live at qunique TV, at QUNIQUE TV, no dash. It's jumping in there, man. Heaven and hell. Thank you, Bananas. Um, I said all of this today because I knew that I wanted to come into this live feed with wanting to inspire. Whatever you're going through in life, we all go through shit, man. We all going through shit. And oh, I got you, Spoon. I didn't forget your question. I got you. We all going through our shit, but stay inspired, man. Even if you do a little bit one day, a lot the next day, whatever your passion is, just keep it. There's no need to give it up, man. Don't try to be a fortune teller, and don't let the outside noise frazzle you. Trust me on this, man. It's just because you see me here and I've accomplished some things doesn't mean that I didn't take a beating on the way, man. Because I did. I did. We all do. that's what's up, Gorilla. That's funny. Um. So anyway, so I didn't realize this, but last week my album Black Coffee turned 9 years old. And I was going to speak about it on Live from the Lab this Wednesday, but then I realized that I had already did a whole episode on the Black Coffee album. So I was kind of like annoyed. DJ A1, what's going on? Because I wanted to celebrate it with y'all, so I didn't do the math. I'm gonna have to leave it for next year as far as celebrating it again. But I wanted to celebrate with y'all, and B, out of all the albums that I've done, that's one of my top favorite albums that I've done for myself. Thank you, Versus. I did, Bananas. I'm gonna answer that. Got to remind me if I haven't answered your shit. Remind me. Spoons. All right, I moved to Cali because the opportunities that appeared for my family were just insanely good, and so we just was like, we moving. So It's really that simple. And what's dope about Cali for me is that, as you could see, my productivity has went up as far as what I do as qunique and the other stuff that I do, whether it was with Stillwell or Mother Fuzz or Rodimus. My productivity just went this way. And so maybe I think the change in habitat just kind of like put me in a different headspace. I kind of dig the vibe out here. It's not the same as Brooklyn. It's not the same as New York, obviously, but it's got its own vibe, and I dig it. And I'm not mad at it, and I'm really enjoying myself. So that's the deal. Black Coffee is 9 years old. Wait, but did I meet LL Cool J? Yes, I did meet LL Cool J. I met him twice. The first time was a little awkward because Crazy Legs was kind of joking with him because Crazy Legs calls him by his government. He calls him Todd. And so, which to me, I find it funny. But sometimes, if you're LL, you probably don't want to be bothered that way. So, yeah, he's crazy. From my point of view, tell the truth. So, and then the second time I met LL was fascinating. Uh, we were doing the Source Awards. Rocksteady, actually, Crazy Legs was about to win an award on behalf of Rocksteady. So it was myself, Tony Touch, Crazy Legs, and our homie Sebastian. And we went over to do the awards. I haven't run into any wild Cali cats like that. The whole vibe out here has been beautiful. Um, and so after the award ceremony, a surreal thing happened. We all went out to eat, and LL went with us. It was LL, I think the Awesome Two. It was like a table full of like hip hop royalty. And as fate would have it, LL sat right next to me. And at first, I was just gonna stay quiet. I was just gonna stay quiet. Because to me, when I meet a star of that magnitude, I feel like, I just want to keep it chill. I want to keep it as that relationship of fan to artists, especially somebody like LL. But he wanted to have a conversation, so we talked, man, and everything from wisdom to faith to everything. Like he was just like really being like an elder and just educating me and talking to me. He even invited me to his church. The whole thing was just surreal, and he was cool. No pun intended. He was cool. I didn't know what to expect. Because when an artist, people forget, LL's first album came out in 1985, 86. So when you're a kid growing up in an industry like this, and in LL's case, his career is spectacular. It's like your sense of reality sometimes doesn't match the average person. But in his case, he was just cool. There was nothing that I saw that looked like, oh, this guy's out of touch. I didn't get that vibe at all. I was more like, man, he's fucking cool. Like he's invited me to his church. I didn't go, but it was like it was just cool. Like I was like, he doesn't know me. You know what I mean? But he was cool, like an elder. Like I said that. Thank you, unsubscribe versus that's what's up. Bananas. I think Tretch is one of those underrated people that people forget about. Tretch, people forget. It's dope that you brought up Naughty by Nature. He asked me, what do I think about Naughty by Nature? People forget Naughty by Nature, and they always forget Grand Poobah. They always do. And it's hilarious to me because those two in particular held down, held down rap music for the beginning of that era. Grand Poobah was loved by everyone. Naughty by Nature, Tretch, he came in the game. It was like machine gun raps, bro. He had that shit locked. He was nice. Nice. Chub Rock, Heavy D, yes, yes. Others that people forget. Chub Rock was nice. Heavy D was dope. People forget that early on, that certain people were just loved, and Tretch is one of them. Tretch was just fucking amazing. Every time I listen to Naughty, I always trip on that. I'm like, man, people fucking are crazy when they forget this guy or Grand Poobah. I'm like, fuck, how do you forget Grand Poobah, man? Like, he held it down. Seriously. Thank you, Versus. Gino XL, dope. Nice and smooth. Nice and smooth with dope because they understood the task. They can move the crowd, period. No doubt, Gorilla. No doubt. I mean, salute to Muggs because he is still dropping shit, and he didn't give up his passion. And in Muggs' case, that's an even opposite one because technically, Muggs has already been successful. Just on the House of Pain shit. Just on Jump Around. Then you throw Cypress Hill as first, it's like his success is staggering, but he's still doing his passion. He didn't let the success, 783, of course, but he didn't let the success say, okay, I hit the ceiling, so game over. Nah, he's still doing it, man. He's still doing it. Still, man. He's a genius, for real. He is a genius. And I've been fortunate because I've recorded with Muggs a few times. Obviously, I'm on the Muggs versus Ill Bill album. Um, and another thing about Muggs that I could tell y'all, that I could tell y'all off the bat is that he is as chill as he's like really chill, like confident in his confident in who he is, but not arrogant. Just chill. He definitely knows what he wants when he does his production. He definitely knows what he wants from rappers, all of that. Like he's very confident, but chill. Like zen, like fucking zen. Like it's fucking inspiring. There's parts of me that wish I could be like that. Yeah, man. I got you, Bananas. You know what, Mr. Jason? Their production is definitely their own sound, but there's certain tracks like Uptown. What was it called? Is it Uptown's? I hit him with the Uptown. You know what song I'm talking about? Hey, you could smoke a split with a clip and I'm not high enough or wide enough to touch the naughty nasty. You know which one I'm talking about? That song, Uptown something. It was on the Juice soundtrack. Yoke the Joker was dope. Uptown Anthem. Thank you. I couldn't think of the thank you y'all. Thank y'all in the YouTube chat. Um, but they have some joints, man. They have some joints. Muggs versus Ill Bill is dope, and Muggs versus Jackin is dope. And the Muggs Jizza album is dope. People forget about that album. That album is dope. As a matter of fact, I'm definitely gonna smoke some weed to that album tonight, man, because that album is crazy. It just and for me the weed enhances the fucking experience. Grandmaster, that's right, Bill Shapiro. Thank you. That like if I'm smoking weed. Uh, exactly. Y'all feel me? Because when I smoke weed, last night, so let me tell y'all some funny stories, man. Um, Last night I smoked some weed and I put on Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd. Yo, that shit was enhanced. That shit was enhanced, son. No, Mr. Jason, you're right. So I was like, you can hear shit, and for me, my imagination just goes into super vivid mode. I just like I dig it, but I really dig it. You know what I mean? Like for instance, about a few days before that, I was puffing and I put on Fly God, right? The West Side Gun album. And yo, son, I was there like this, just listening to the bars and the beats and the vibes and what they were fucking saying. And I was fucking just just in there like yo, I'm on this journey with these dudes right now. Just feeling it, son. Just feeling it. Like the weed just does that for me. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to say it's for everybody, because it's not. It's not. I know friends that smoke weed and panic. that's not that's not me. Without golden sword. That's funny, man. Yeah, I got some homies that like got too high and was begging me to call the call the ambulance, which is hilarious, man. Weed is better than any drug to me, in my opinion. You know, I'm pretty sure somebody's gonna find a case. Right, you got to be careful with your puffing skill, man. Like for me, I take a couple of hits, throw on an album, and just fucking space out, but not in a bad way. Like it's the end of the day. It's the end of the, what I mean? Like it's nighttime, and yeah, alcohol. I don't drink, so I used to, but I don't. But I never had an issue with it. But I also looked at it as like for me an unnecessary vice. I'd rather just smoke weed. That's what's up, Bill. Yeah, like one of my homies was like, um, he took like a heavy pull of a vape, pen. That's what's up, Gorilla. Salute to both of y'all, Bananas, Gorilla. Salute to any of y'all that have gotten past your addictions. And if you're dealing with addiction, stay strong, man. Seriously, seriously, stay strong. I'm here to motivate. I'm here to inspire you. You got this, man. I'm not here to look down. I have family. You know, I have family that have some of them died OD. So, I get it. I get it. Um, where was I? So yeah, the weed for me, it just the weed for me, bro, it's like it enhances it. So when I was listening to the fucking when I was listening that's what's up, Gorilla. You got it's enhanced. It's enhanced. And the one song, let's say let's say I don't know what to play. Yeah, you ever have that where you might puff, but you don't know exactly what to play? It's almost like that Netflix thing where you're just scrolling for the right movie. You know what I mean? Um, uh, my go-to song will always be, my go-to song will always be Strawberry Fields by the Beatles. Smoke weed and listen to that track. To me, you're just like you're just like traveling at that point. You're just traveling. You're transcending. Why does your online brothers become your? You know what it is in the case of what you're saying. That's what's up, Bill. Bill Shapiro. That's crazy. You know what it is? The reason why these kind of conversations is is it feels better Well, in the case of this circle that we've developed, especially here on YouTube, it's because it's the tone that's been set. Like we're coming here, you guys are coming to the chat knowing that I'm not trying to bring a gray cloud, and we're having a nice virtual conversation, and there's respect. So it makes the whole fucking experience for me, for you, everybody makes it fucking dope as shit. It makes it dope. See how communication is key, man. Communication tactics. I never wanted to come on here and fucking shit on anyone. I don't care what rapper you might not like or whatever, what musician, what album. I'm not here for that. I want all of us. I want all of us. When we finish here, just fucking walk away with a smile on our face. You know what I mean? Thank you, Mr. Jason. Thank you. That's how I want it from here on in. You want negative? Just go on some news station or something, or some podcast that all they want to do is dig for dirt. That ain't here. That's why we all feel good, all of us. I don't think it's just me. I think when I read y'all comments, when I read y'all questions, when I read the suggestions, all of that, it's fucking, you guys are being cool. You guys are being cool. It's reciprocated. So thank you. Jason, Mr. Jason, I'll have to listen after the show to check it out. You got to tell me what that is, though. No, there isn't, Spoon, and that's why. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. People are in such a paper chase for money that they think that fuck it, I'm making my money. So what if I'm negative? I'm gonna check it out, Mr. Jason. Thank you. That's not cool. That's not progressive. It doesn't help us move forward as a people. We have to learn how to start loving on each other, man, inspiring each other, motivating each other, pushing each other. We always looking at politicians and people, well, they have no, man. It's on everybody. It's on everybody. I saw what you said, Detroit. I can't really speak on that. I personally have love for Necro. I respect him. And to me, what he's accomplished in this rap shit is, he gets my salute. That's all I got on that. I'm a joint, and sometimes the weed pipe. That's it. That's it. Flower, and I hit the pen that I get from my homie. Exactly, Detroit. You get it. Cap it up, Michael Holden. Nobody's perfect, man. Nobody's perfect. Nobody. Thank you, Bananas. I appreciate that. Yes, exactly, Detroit. You see what I'm saying? Hey, yo, y'all on Instagram, come to the YouTube page, man. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of people there, and everybody's, I'm not dismissing Instagram. It's just been doing the YouTube live, and eventually I'm probably won't be going live on Instagram, but uh, he does make banging beats. For Christmas, Detroit, we're just keeping it chill, man. When it comes to holidays these days, I just try to stay quiet. You know what I mean? Just keep it. I like being chill, walking around. You know what I mean? Like my pajamas. Oh yes, thank you, Gorilla. You reminded me. That's gonna be for next year. That's what's up, Bananas. Thank you. That's what's up, Bill. What's Zulu? What was the Zulu quote? Peace, love, unity, and having fun. Yes, Spoon. There you go. That's what this shit is about, man. Thank you for that, Spoon. That's what this whole shit is about. The money made motherfuckers go nuts. Oh, that's what's up, Michael. You got oh, that's right. My shit comes out 2 days after your birthday, son. Thank you, Gorilla. I appreciate that. Thank you, Spoon, for saying that. People forget the Zulu mantra: peace, unity, love, and having fun. Listen, I know Zulu gets a bad rap, and I know that it's had its troubles, but the wisdom that comes from it, the organization that came from it when I was a kid, being in Zulu and all of that, was vital. It was vital. And Zulu is very important to hip hop. And that mantra he brought up: peace, unity, love, and having fun. That's it. Everything else is bullshit. Everything else is on some money grab shit. Controversy. It sells. So does toilet paper. Bananas. I have met Big L. And he was also very cool. Exactly, Bill Shapiro. Thank you for that. Even though it's a little bit on the twisted side, you definitely got to read into it. But I kind of get what you're saying. Um, I have met Big L, and he was cool. I met him at DJ Eclipse's show, and then crazy, we were Arsonist and Big L. We were gonna have a show here in LA. I still have the flyer, and he got murdered like a day before the show or something like that. It was wild. It was wild, man. Sad. But I did get to meet him. I did get to see him perform in the trenches in New York way back in the day in the 90s and all of that. That's what's up, Bill Shapiro. Funny. Um, Big L, man, what a powerhouse of a lyricist, man. Just really, really fucking spectacular at what he did. I always feel like he just never got his chance to truly shine, you know. And it's crazy because, I think from what I understand, Rockefeller was looking at him and different labels was looking at him, and um, the Kid Capri definitely did it. And when you think about it, imagine if he did. Um, let's say if he did live. Let's say that never happened, and let's say he made a decision to go with Rockefeller. Who knows what we would have been looking at? You know what I mean? Like, he was nice. You know, who knows? Incredible, man. I have that first Eminem EP on vinyl. I have that. I was actually working at Fat Beats when Paul, his manager, came to give us that EP on consignment because Eminem was kind of known at the time. Not he wasn't who he is now. He was still in the battle circuit and all of that, and he had just dropped that EP. And so the guy who is currently his manager was back then going to record stores in New York and fucking getting Eminem shit on consignment. And I was the one that got it in with Ill Bill. You know, it's crazy to see how big, like, it's crazy, man. You just don't know when something like that's gonna happen. I mean, to get Dr. Dre's attention, and what a fucking career, man. It's crazy. That's a fucking crazy one, man. you know. Bill, you crazy. Frankenstein's, what's up? Yeah, Spoon. Bananas, yes, on vinyl. Unsubscribe. Yes. That street shit in Harlem or Brooklyn, when it comes to street beef, yeah, shit is serious. Shit is serious. You got to be really mindful of what you say, who you playing with, and all of that stuff. So, you know, it's unfortunate. His story is unfortunate, and it's not an old story. Thank you, Bananas. I appreciate that. But I don't see myself as a pioneer. I just, and I appreciate if that's what you're saying to me. But I'm just, I guess at this point you would just call me an OG. That's that title I accept. It is sad. Unsubscribe. It is sad. But it's not like it's a common story. It's just that we're looking at it because it's Big L and we all loved what he did. Never met the Weatherman. I never did. Um, but it's a common street thing. Spoon, that story was crazy. The buckshot one was crazy, and I felt bad. I felt bad. I don't know the details, nor do I. You know, it's none of my business. But I definitely, what's going on, Brownsy? I definitely felt bad for him. That's a scary position to be in. It's a sucky position to be in, and for him to have to endure that, that sucks. That fucking sucks. Shit. But yo, let's not bring the mood down. Let's get it back up. You know what I mean? The weekend's about to kick off. All right. So I want y'all to tell me right now, both sides. We got Instagram over here. We got YouTube on this side. Tonight, let's say we all rolling up right now, right? Yes. Thank you, Bill Shapiro. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Listen. What would you suggest when I roll up my weed tonight, or when I get my pre roll or whatever? What hip hop album would you suggest that I put on once I start puffing? Let me see. Give me the suggest. Give me some dope shit. I know some of y'all are gonna be funny about it. I do have songs in the vault, but I'm having next year is gonna start a year of a lot of releases. So get ready for that. Watch Easy Money. Bill Shapiro, you dope. That is dope. I fucking love that movie, son. Elephants on Acid. Okay. The UMCs, I love that album, man. I love that album. Yo, Gorilla. I was in the studio with Muggs, Be Real, Sen, Ill Bill when they were recording that album. We rolled up and they were recording. There was a song he kept on saying, "I got my fingers on the gun," and I don't know if that made it to the album, but they were working on Elephants on Acid when we rolled up. Blazing Hot, okay. War and Peace, man, I haven't heard that album in a long time. Helter Skelter, yes. I like the Smith and Wesson album. The Shining is a good pick too. Um, High and Mighty, ooh, that's a good one. Fucking, how about a Boogie Down Production, Sex and Violence? That's a good one too. When you get lifted, you get weeded, listen to that shit right there. Wolf in Sheep's Clothing, yes. The fucking production on that is fucking dope. Thank you, Golden Swords. I understand your sentiment. DJ Honda, yes, that's a dope album. Steve Vai, that's a good one. Bill Shapiro, that's a good one. Tito and the Tarantula, I never even heard of that. I gotta check that one out. The Nudes or Damian Illis or Bias B last 3 of his albums. Funktown Pros reaching for a level of sound. If I got anybody here from the UK, tell me a dope UK rapper album. I'm interested. I'm interested. The Judgment Night, that's a solid one right there. Logic. Oh, okay. Sage Francis, he's the homie, man. He's a cool dude, man. Kruder and Dorfmeister, the K&D sessions. Science Super Crew is dope French. Saphir is dope. That's a good pick. Science Super Crew from France is really good. Tito La Riva. Tito La Riva. Okay, okay. Um, Ultramagnetics, Four Horsemen. That's a fucking banger. That is a banger, Eric. Lyrical Commission. You know, I'm on the one of the Lyrical Commission albums, and I'm also on Trem's album. Snazzy, 10 Thieves. Ooh. Y'all are killing it, the Booyah Tribe shit. All right. I feel y'all. Y'all giving me a shopping list right now, son. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm also throwing some names in the hat that people forget about. Shazzy. Yes, I got that. Booyah Tribe. Um Trying to think. Oh, I was saying Science Super Crew. Snow Goons. I'm on one of their albums too. Eli from Amsterdam. Okay. I never heard that. I'm definitely gonna check that out. Second to none, self-titled best DJ Quick production. Yep, La Coca, Brandon. Of course, La Coca. God, I forgot. Yeah, that's a good one to throw on too. Fucking Science Super Crew. Um, I forgot the name of the album. There's an album that they put out back in 2000, 2001, around there. Um, it's French, but them dudes, like the music, the production, the sonics of it, the flow of their shit is dope. Fire Lord, Flea Lord. Oh yeah, Flea Lord was dope. Yes, 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 yes. 3 times dope is a good one. Um, Diamond District. Diamond District is a dope album too. Really good hip hop album. If you haven't heard that one. Kill Army, yes, UBC crew. Y'all are killing Euphrates, Poor Righteous Teachers. That's what's up, Michael Holden. You coming through with it right now, son. Second Wu album, Wu Tang Forever. Yes, Golden Swords. That's what's up. The Jizz's Liquid Swords album. That's like the perfect weed album. Perfect weed album. You gotta admit. Of course, Raekwon. Everybody's, but the Jizz album is like when I put it in order. Jizz is always the first one because I think I played that album so fucking much. Go Go Bordello. Okay, that's what's up. Fucking Smooth the Hustlers album. Cunning Linguist, yes. Liquid Swords, yes. Young Q look like rapper from. Oh, I am. I am is a dope group. Joey Starr in that group? Vast Air is dope. Um, Company Flow is a good weed album. Fucking The Juggernauts. You know what I mean? Even if y'all get a chance, check out Natural Elements. They put out all of their shit on Spotify. It's a dope listen, man. Them kids is nasty. You know, people forget about Natural Elements. They really do. Paul's Boutique is a fucking masterpiece. Um, uh, what was I saying? Fucking who did I say we forget? How ironic is that? Smooth the Hustler's first album. Smooth the Hustler's first album. Oh, Natural Elements. Natural Elements gets forgotten, and we can't forget them, man, because when it comes to, yeah, Charlemagne, exactly. You know what I'm talking about. Charlemagne's beats were fucking fucking ridiculous. So if you go on Spotify, Apple Music, just type in Natural Elements, man, yo, they could spit, and Charlemagne's production was just fucking incredible. Incredible. Yeah, Breaking Atoms is a fucking masterpiece. Frankenstein's masterpiece. We could all agree. But listen to that Natural Elements, man, because what people forget is that when it comes to the independent movement, Yes, the Four Horsemen is definitely dope. When it comes to the independent movement, they were the first, in my opinion. You know, Natural Elements, then Arsonist Nonfiction, Company Flow, Juggernauts, um, Megahertz, fucking Cenobites. But Natural Elements was early in the game. Pumpkinhead, Brooklyn Academy, Natural Elements, they were early in the game. Early in the game. So if you get a chance, show them some love, man. You guys will love it, especially because you love that fucking 2 tons. Yes, you guys love that real shit. Go listen to that shit. Them motherfuckers is dope, dope skills, everything. Got a lot of love for them kids. Yes, Lord Finesse's shit, Gangsta, any Gangstar album, pretty much, right? All of that shit. I never gave Hobson a listen. I'm gonna give him a listen, man. I think I might have seen a couple of videos and I dug it, like it didn't bother me, but I gotta just give it a listen. And a DGO's dope too. They released unreleased shit, and the shit is amazing. That's right, Gorilla. Cannibal Ox is dope. That's another dope album to pop in and just fucking vibe to. Bump the Mechanic. Thank you. Word, Mike Olden. Thank you. Bananas. I don't know Hobson. I don't know him. So the reason why I say that is because I like to do collabs with, at least if I get to meet the person and build a little bit. I try to do it like that. Yes, I have met Sir Menelik. I've actually got tapes of me, him, Godfather Don, and Ill Bill freestyling at Fat Beats. I got tapes, plural, because they would come. Him, Scaramanga, and Godfather Don would come through to Fat Beats and fucking just kick it on a Friday night. And I'd pop the tape in, pass the mic around, beats would be playing, and we'd be fucking dropping verses all fucking night. Gorilla Strong. That's a dope question. J Zone is dope as shit. Method Man. I love Method Man. Oh, Motion Man. Excuse me. My bad. My eyes are shot. Um, I came up, my figuring out my voice, my delivery starts with Read the Island of What's Going On. It starts with mimicking. So I would mimic um, KRS, Rakim, Nas, Wu, members of Wu. And from the mimicking, you start to develop. Israel, what's up, baby? You start to develop your own. I'm live both on Instagram and YouTube. You start to develop your style. It's almost like you have this ball of clay, and you start chiseling away at it. And if you stay the course long enough, you'll find your who your voice, what your voice is, and where you're at as far as the flow. No matter whether it's rock or rap, you'll find your way. You just got to stay the course and allow yourself to evolve. So that's why I sound the way I do with hip hop. I've heard of Rubber Room. I remember them being dope. I'm gonna check that out, Bananas. Thank you. Fresco and Miz. Yo, I used to train martial arts with Fresco because we used to train at the same school in the Bronx. He used to come down. Fast Feet, Fontanez had was the champ, martial arts champ that we were trading under, and I was in the Nomads, and he had Fresco and me. And Fresco was actually a really good martial artist, and so I got to hang with him a couple of times. This was when Fresco was like, still on Tommy Boy, I think at the time, or he just left Tommy Boy. He was an MC champ and all that. Fresco was dope, man. Steezo's dope. Ill Insanity. Um, John Murdoch, Jay Royale. Uh, so yeah, man, I think we got a dope list. At least I could go back and look. We got a dope list of weed albums. Thank y'all in advance for that. I got my shopping list. But I think we're gonna have to call it a night. I think it's time for me to go get some flour, enjoy the evening. Know what I mean? and fucking just, veg out to some of these. Yeah, playlists for days, for reals, for reals. But let me just remind y'all, next Friday, cause I know my man Michael Holden brought it up in the other room. Next Friday, brand new qunique song, Put It in the Air is called. Closing out 2025 with one more song. Um, um, we'll be talking about it more next Wednesday, so make sure you tune in next Wednesday on Live from the Lab here on YouTube. Thank y'all on Instagram for hanging as well. That was really cool of y'all. Obviously, much love to y'all on YouTube. Thank you for your super chats and super sticker donations. I greatly appreciate it. And tune in next Wednesday. We'll get to hang on Live from the Lab. Y'all are awesome. Y'all guys brought a fucking dope smile on my face. And thank y'all for just hanging on a Friday with your boy. And that's it, man. I'll see y'all next Wednesday, Live from the Lab on YouTube. Much love to y'all. Have a beautiful weekend. Spread love, y'all. Don't forget, all right? Peace.